What would you do with 100 canoes? Well, you'd stack them up to the sky. Then you climb a ladder to the very top and watch the clouds go by. What would you do with 100 canoes when you're way up there in the sky? Well, you hope if you fall with your paddle and all that you'll float like a feather in the sky. What would you do with 100 canoes if you happen to see a can and a goose? You ask if he would like to come along and he would sing a little song like this. What would you do with 100 canoes and a can and a goose in the sky? Well, you'd sit up there like you don't have a care as you watch the clouds go by. What would you do with 100 canoes and a can and a goose in the sky? If you happen to spy a yellow balloon that was sure to pass you by. Well, you reach with your fingers and you catch that string, and to your canoe you would tie a yellow balloon way up high to the bow of 100 canoe in the sky. The can and a goose would sing as you tie way up there in the sky. So what would you do with 100 canoes and a can and a goose and a yellow balloon? We'd sit up there like you don't have a care as you watch the clouds go by. What would you do with 100 canoes and a can and a goose and a yellow balloon if you happen to spy a plane flying by that was doing a loop-de-loop? Well, you and the goose with your 100 canoes and your yellow balloon in the sky will give a little wave as the plane goes by, upside down going through the sky. As it whips up a whirl when you hold on tight to your 100 canoes in the sky. But the whirlwind was strong and it took you along in the can and a goose and a yellow balloon, 'cause the plane came by, it was quick to fly, and down came 100 canoes from the sky. But you fell through the air like you didn't have a care as you watched the clouds go by. Oh, what would you do with 100 canoes and a can and a goose and a yellow balloon if a plane came by and you're falling from the sky? Well, you hope you would land in a lake. Then you and your balloon with your 100 canoes landed in a lake with a great big plop, and the goose flew off, leaving you in the balloon and 100 canoes in the middle of a lake. But isn't that great? 'Cause what do you do with 100 canoes if you don't have a care and you can paddle anywhere? Well, you round up some friends and go